All right, thank you very much, everybody, for being here tonight. Thank you very much, NoBox Philippines, for inviting us. It is such a privilege to be able to perform here for a good cause, and it is very encouraging to see a lot of people support this event. Thank you very much for supporting the cause against violence against comedians. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Thank you. Hindi ba? Anyway, my name is Balbuena, and as Joseph said, I am a stand-up comedian. I've been doing it since 2014. And the thing that I noticed, you know, in my 3 years doing stand-up comedy, is that different people have different kinds of laughs. So you look if you notice the person to your right, and if you notice the person to your left, you would notice that they laugh differently. Right? And that's all I've been doing. I haven't been writing jokes. Parang pumupunta lang ako dito just to see each and everyone laugh. So I've subdivided those laughs into 3 categories. Okay, so first one, I'd like to call the normal accepted category. So under this category, you will know, the types of laughs under this is, I would like to call the default laugh, which 80% of the people have. So you, right? It's very default. And then the next type of laugh you have is the fake or Chris Aquino laugh, I'd like to say. Plastic na tawa, pero tawang-tawa na talaga siya doon. Di ba? You're so funny! Pero tawang-tawa na talaga siya doon. Sincerely, tawang-tawa na siya doon, di ba? And then you have those people, they laugh first, then ask what the punchline meant later. Oh my God! Ano daw? Okay, gets na lang. Galing. And then you have kind of the opposite. I'd like to call it the silencer. Right? Ayan, ganyan. Diba? Kahit anong joke mo na. I just want to let you know na natatawa ko. Hindi lang ako expressive. But, you know, for your sake, I'm laughing in spirit. That's how they laugh, man. So that's the first category. The second one is, I'd like to call it the dangerous category. Because these people, pag pinatawa mo, sila yung usually nagpapatawa ka na, sila pang nananakit. Diba? You ever experienced it? You have a friend like that? Oh my God! Man, even we comedians are scared of these people. And then the third category, this is where you have, I'd like to call the weird kind of laugh. Okay, so very few people have these laughs. So you have, number one, you have the snorter, right? You have people who right? And then you have the alien coming out of the chest laugh. They'll be laughing like, oh my God! And then, yeah, it's insane, man. And then you have the Matrix laugh, where they go, the reverse Matrix laugh. Oh! And then you have, natawa din yung mic. Yeah, thank you very much. All right. And then you have the last type, which I like to call the car that you haven't run for a few months na tawa. Diba yung mga tipong tumatawa na kailangan yung warm up yun. Yung bago lumabas, I can't have that rhythm or that. That's yung alala si tawa, right? Anyway, a round of applause for all of you for being here tonight, and of course for the speakers and the comedians who just performed and shared, who performed and shared their message. Because the thing is, and I realized this recently, it's really hard to be a stand-up comedian, man. Because you have to be funny, you have to write your own jokes, and the list goes on and on and on. And the smallest flaw, kitang-kita kagad yun, even the voice. Right? So, dare I say, it's harder to be a stand-up comedian than it is to be an artista. Right? As Joseph mentioned, yes, I am a little bit friends with Coco Martin. And the thing that I notice is, like, have you seen Coco Martin act? He's a really good guy. I'll tell you right now, he's a really good guy. He's a really good actor. But when he acts, right, he'll be like, Tandra, mahal na mahal kita, Tandra. Ikaw na nga mag-iita. Sa puso ko. Tandra. But you don't care because the requirements for an artista is a good face and a good body and you're fine. Right? He even has this commercial, right? This radio commercial where he goes like, Talit ka traffic, mat-matara. Yeah, me. Ladies and gentlemen, let me just tell you this right now. I can say it better. Yeah, I can say it better. Check it out, guys. Sinesco the Classic. Mas masarap. Yummy. Ayan, di ba? Di ba? Wala na tayo, di ba? And, but it's insane. It's insane how yeah, thank you. Thank you, man, for appreciating it. I love it. Okay. So what I'm trying to say is this. Try to imagine, diba? Kahit mas maganda yung kahit mas maganda yung delivery ko. But if your perspective is shifted to, hey, he's more famous, or hey, he's not that famous, I'm pretty sure, if Coco Martin was here right now, diba? Sa kanya kayo magpapapicture. For sure. Because this is the usual scenario when you have a picture with Coco Martin. You can show that off to your friends. You'll be like, oh my God. Girl, did you know my picture kami ni Coco Martin? Try taking a picture with me and show that off to your friends. Yeah, because the usual scenario that would probably happen is, if I was your friend, if you're trying to show it off, right? You know, oh my God, girl, tingnan mo, stand-up comedian, may picture kami, nakakatawa siya, grabe. Kung ako yung kaibigan mo. Wala nang isuzoom? Wala nang, sino yan, di ba? Ay, nakalimutan ko yung name niya, pero ang fan niya. Pero girl, tingnan mo, may picture kami ni Coco Martin. Alam mo yung sabi niya sa akin? Sa ABS-CBN TV Plus daw. It's insane, man. It's insane. So therefore, okay, and I'm glad that there's light here, so all of you can see it right now. So obviously, I don't have those two qualifications to be an artista, right? I'm not that good looking, and I don't have much of a body to show off. But if I was given a chance to be an artista, okay na ako sa mga extra, di ba? Na, ano? Like in episode 1, I can be the guy at the back who would be like, Inay! Ah! Okay, now then I'll be back for episode 2, right? And then my role in episode 2 would be way different. I'd be the guy who'd be like, Inay! Right, and then I'll be back for episode 3 with a different role. Yeah! Right? And I'd be fine with that. I'd get paid. All you need is a shift of perspective, which I appreciated about NoBox Philippines, because that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to shift the perspective. Just like the perspectives that we have for jeepney drivers, right? Clap your hands if you rode a jeepney at least once in your life. There you go. Because you know what they say? They say that you're not a true Filipino until you've rode the jeepney. And I think it's not fair to say that most jeepney drivers love hip-hop. That's not fair. Okay, because all of them love hip-hop, right? You'd be in a jeepney and you would notice that they have a weird taste in hip-hop. So weird that they listen to one hip-hop beat for the whole trip. Right? And the beat goes like... for the whole trip. That's all you hear. And they're so creative that they can combine this hip-hop beat with a ballad. Right? And so the usual thing you hear would be like... when I dream about you... remix that! And then, in the middle of the song, you will hear the guy who made that remix, he's injecting himself in the song, because obviously he doesn't know how to sing. He'd be like, you're in my arms, he next to me, forever. Makinig ka sana sa akin, right? jeepney drivers are Filipino. And we Filipinos, we're nationalistic as hell. Right? So they're nationalistic too. So hindi nawawala sa remix na yun yung Tagalog na song. And it usually comes at the end. We're like, 'cause I still love, ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. Balutin mo ako sa liwanag ng iyong pagmamahal. That's how they go! You're laughing because it's true! Right? And here's, I'll spit out some truth too. Clap your hands if you know John Legend. Okay, great. A lot of us know John Legend, so I'm sure you know his hit song. You'll be like, "Zombie loves all you." It's such a nice song, right? Very beautiful. And I remember the first time I heard that song, I told myself, there is no way you can remix this, you can put this in a song and not appreciate it. I was wrong, because when I rode the jeepney, man, these jeepney drivers would listen to John Legend like this. Okay, you ready? You guys ready? Ready? They listen to John Legend like this. 'Cause the beat in the background is like da 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 da. Ladies and gentlemen, that night, John Legend just died. He just died. I was on the phone with him. I was like, "Hey, Johnny, hey, man, if you're going to ride the jeepney, man, do not ride it. You will not like what they did to your song, man. But it's pretty messed up. Because, like, these jeepney drivers clearly are very creative to mix those, who have a perspective that can mix those stuff. Man, I'll admit, when I was younger, I wasn't as creative as I was now. Well, I'd like to think that I'm creative. And you can tell from the love letters that I would usually write. Because when I do love letters, I would take the lyrics from the songs that I listen to, and then mash it up, and then make it into one big love letter. Meron bang gumagawa nun? Or ako na? Clearly ako na. Okay. So you would actually know the songs or the music that I listen to based on my love letters. Is it okay if I share one with you? Yeah, okay. So my love letters would usually go like this, because these are the songs that I listen to. So I'd be like, "Dear Darla, but if I let you go, I would never know what my life would be holding you close to me, because on the day that you were born, the angels got together and decided to create a dream come true. Because when you're next to me, I can see the greatest story love has ever told. Because you gave me strength, so I stand tall within this bed of earth, just like a rose. Please be mine, right? Now, shift your perspective to the songs that this generation listens to. And you can imagine what love letters these youngsters will be making. It probably goes something like this. "Dear Darla, boom shakalaka boom, shakalaka boom. 'Cause yowa 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 yowa, I'm in love with your body. 'Cause Darla, my anaconda don't want none if you ain't got buns, hun. Oh my God, look at her butt. 'Cause you gotta work. 'Cause Darla, what you gonna do? What you gonna do with the dessert? Darla, ikaw na ba ang icing sa ibabaw ng cupcake ko? Pineapple pen. Please be mine. It's gonna go something like like that. And it's crazy, it's crazy. And here, see, this is how powerful our perspective can be, right? And let me try another experiment again. So try shifting your perspective once again to the NBA. Clap your hands if you're at least familiar with the NBA. Okay? There you go. Okay, so try to imagine, all right? NBA, who here watches NBA, by the way? Yeah, so, okay, there we go. Sir, what team are we rooting for, NBA? Golden State, all right, Golden State Warriors, so perfect. Sir, try to imagine, finals was really good, right? Golden State Warriors, Cleveland Cavaliers. So, imagine this. Golden State Warriors, Cleveland Cavaliers for the NBA Finals, but it was in Japanese. Japanese style NBA, that would be the bomb, right? That would be so cool. Because you probably be watching something like this, right? Kyrie Irving trying to pass the ball to LeBron. He'd be like, "Ikuzo! LeBron-sa!" So dahil Japanese yun, di ba? Kunin yung bola. Yaka! Siyempre, pag magdadak, may konting drama yan, di ba? And then there's no drummers, there's no cheerleaders. You don't have that. Because you would have the audience members na may tigdadalawang 1.5 bottles. Tapos pinupo ko na, Ike, shoyo! Okay, shoyo! Something like that, right? And try to imagine the confrontation between LeBron James and Stephen Curry in Japanese. So Curry's setting up for the three, right? Setting up for the three, bang, 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 bang. Out comes LeBron. Curry-san. Whatever, seiko. LeBron-san. Watashi wo komeru! Ikuzo! And as the ball is flying in midair, right? What happens next? Before the commercial, flashback! From the NBA court, making playground sa school, tapos magbabago yung kulay ng bola, tapos, yan po. Right? And then you'd see a younger Stephen Curry be like, ayoko na! Ladies and gentlemen, just a disclaimer, I dubbed it for you. Medyo mahirap mag-subtitle ng live. And, ayoko na! Hindi naman talaga ako magaling mag-basketball. Suko na ako! Master Jeremiah! Ay, Coach Jeremiah pala. And then you can see his coach at the back and like, hindi, Steven. Huwag kang susuko. Nagulat mo lang ang estudyante kong si Eugene. Tinalo niya si Taguro. Ikaw rin may makakalaban ka, pero kamukha lang ni Taguro. Si Stephen Curry, diba? Mabubuhay na loob. Practice siya. Kimilusuki pa ito! Sa kapitan! Wala! Yeah, you know! Before the ball goes in, you will see the zoomed in faces ng mga kalaban niya, yung mga kampi niya, yung "Oh! Oh! Baka! Donde!" Before the applause, before the before all of that, all the first thing that you will ever hear after that is makinig ka sana sa akin. Say, man. Yeah, say.